Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Honkai Star Rail part where today is the first day of adventure and companion quests like cleanup before we move on to the next planet because yes, we have wrapped up, if you watched last episode, all of just Belobog story, but obviously we still have the slew of adventure quests, we still have the slew of companions now that have really, like, just bombarded themselves upon to me and, like, cropped up, so we're gonna go ahead and run those, do those, finish those, mwah, those, and then, whether I record it, whether I not, we'll see. Then I'm gonna do a few standard pulls and hope I get lucky with, like, a Bronya or a Himiko, because those are the two that I'm really, like, gunning after right now. But obviously I won't, you know, diss on, or let's just say, yeah, I won't diss on, like, the other ones that I could possibly get, like Welt, because I would honestly love Welt right now. I feel like Welt, would definitely just be very prog and the widespread imaginary, like, damage he can do, so I would very much love him. You know, or very much even, Bailu, because I can deal without some shielders for right now. I'm honestly very satisfied with the shielders that I have, March being, like, the biggest one, because of her stackable, like, shield aspect. So, you know, I'd be very down for a Welt if my Bronya or Himiko doesn't land, or even, like, a Bailu, because of the fact that she does, I'm pretty sure she does, like, revival, like, literally can revive one of your teammates, so that would be obviously, like, a great asset right now, so... But outside of what I want, outside of pools that I may or may not record, let's just go ahead and get into the first adventure quest, which would be the Sensitive Beings part. I believe it's 3, because I feel like that should be relatively very quick with the fact that so far this line of quest has always been, like, pretty quick, because we're just reading stuff and then talking to Buddy, and that's usually all we have to do. So I'm going to just do this one, and then we're going to move it to Hook's part 2, because I was told that this one, Hook's Treasure, is really a continuation to, like, the first one that you do. So we're gonna do both of these today, and depending on how long it takes, um, you know, we can slide in another one, because I'm willing to go, like, at the most 2 hours with this video today that you guys are getting, so hi to the people that are seeing this today, but yeah, I'm willing to go that long, so if both of these can be a relative, like, quick wrap in, then we'll squeeze in, like, somebody else's companion, or we'll squeeze in, like, another adventure. But we're gonna go ahead and start with this one, the Sensitive Beings 3, and then, go from there. And if you guys enjoyed the video, obviously, please make sure to sub, please make sure to like, please make sure to comment, go hit up Patreon, the exclusive only reactions are up there, so if you want reactions, you need to go over there to get it. And then, you know, please make sure to follow on the socials, the Twitter, the Instagram, all that, but obviously mainly the Twitter. I keep you guys, like, most updated there. I constantly, honestly, check over there. I don't really do a lot of Instagram, checks and stuff, but you know, obviously, please still follow, because I still want to following, even if I'm not consistent over there, like, over there just as much as I wanted on the Twitter and stuff, so... But let's go ahead and move it along. And then let's just fight this dude so that he's not a nuisance. And yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. I did get a Sushong on a pool that obviously I didn't record. And I can say that I am very, very, very satisfied with her as a character. Like, I am very, very satisfied with her. I honestly love, like, 20 times more than Luca how she plays. Alright, can you, step it aside, buddy? It's called I got another buddy waiting for me, and you're kind of, like, in the way. Alright. But yeah, I'm very satisfied with her gameplay. Like, I love her way more over Luca, and it only solidifies that, like, in third, I am going to be very happy to try and gun after her, because I know she's a third character, like, originally. Her otherworld counterpart is from, like, that game, so I'm very happy that they satisfied me, like, in this game very quickly with her, because I'm like, yeah, now in third, I definitely want to gun after her, for sure. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk to Buddy, because he's got some news for us. We've got enough computing power today. I reported it to the lead researcher. She said she expects you to get this done today. Please let me know when you are done. I'll need to reinforce the terminal security system. Alright, sure, just turn it on for me, please. The optical identity verification... Sorry, that's a whole string of words, I promise you. I didn't mean to fuck up. Is all set. The terminal has sufficient computing power. Please help yourself. Alright, thank you very much, buddy. Oh, okay, another round of this again. Alright, how different is this about to be? Okay, so we got a wall there, and we got a teleport there. Alright, I don't think... Oh shit, we did want to hit you first. Okay, yeah, we did want to hit you first. Okay. I didn't think that's the one that we wanted to hit first, but it looks like that is indeed the one that you kind of want to go after first. Huh? Okay, hold on. Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna get this, guys. I'm not fucking always slow when it comes to puzzles, I promise you. I'm just trying to figure out which one I need to be hitting so I don't hit, or what pattern I'm supposed to make so I don't hit, like, the one I was already on again. Alright, let me just hit it and see what it does. Alright, so it puts me there. I think I just fucked myself up. Yeah, because now I have no choice but to step on... Oh, wait. Huh? A minute. Yeah, I fucked myself up. Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Let's hit. Alright, let's see if this will pan out better. Alright, there we go. Alright, a light cone. Nice, okay, so light cone and some stuff. Alright, let's see. What do we got this time? What do we got? So, data device number 2784, device owner Wang, I don't know how to pronounce that, her to space station system time, 1909, visited Flying Dog IPC's Encumbers platform, and then at 1914 visited Flying Dog handmade mechanical section, Trotter flagship store for children's floating motorboat. 1923 obtained right access to Flying Dog handmade mechanical section, Trotter flagship store for children's floating motorboat. Sent a message saying, hello, do you include shipping to the space station? 1931, obtained Iris access Flying Dog payment complete. And then data device number 17,624, device owner Joanne. 1945 visited VideoPie, the freshest and fastest video service. 1947 visited VideoPie, recording of this crazy life coaching workshop. Scumbag company trying to recruit anyone and everyone. 1953 visited VideoPie. How many of these 10 most awful workplace justifications have you heard? 1955 visited the webpage Workplace Insight Forum. Why do we need to loaf on the job? There are so many benefits to getting enough rest. 2012 visited the webpage Workplace Insight Forum. the 130 most important loafing strategies for workers. You may now relax at work. 2013 visited the webpage Workplace and Site Forum. The 300 blank important blank strategies for blank. You may now blank at work. 2015 visited the webpage blank forum. The 300, the 100 and I keep saying 300. The 130 blank important blank failed to access. Okay, you can access. All right, so this was I'm guessing somebody other than us trying to get in. Preserved page content incomplete. Ah, here we go. So this is when the virus came in, because this is what this whole quest is about, is this virus. Blank, the underlining logic, top level design, where blank, final delivery, blank again, inside guarantee, closed loop, thinking, sedimentation, mythology, cycle, conversation, logic, refuse, mode, quick, vertical, leadership, resources, work hard, days, still, blessing, sleep, hours. 2030 visited the webpage of question, leadership course question, number question, lecture question. Okay, so yeah, this is when that whole virus, and it looks like the person that last caused it, or it looks like got it to spring up, was Joanne. I understand every single word, but I don't understand when they're put together. I feel dizzy reading them. I want to throw up. What on earth justifies my continued existence in this world? If a person without any career, why would they be any different from a piece of space garbage? Hold on, what was I thinking? That was close. I almost got infected by the metric virus. From Joanne's records, it's clear that this metric virus interferes with one's mind, and it manipulates people into a pointless rat race. This virus is truly vicious. Yep, let's tell the engineer. Let him know. Are you done? Yeah, got my results. Okay, according to the space station's center regulations, your quarry access will be terminated as soon as you leave the terminal room. Thank you for your cooperation. Alright, yeah, let's go to Asta to give the final, results.
So early. Let's look around.
Alright, Asta, I'm back with the results.
Next on the agenda.
It's you. Thanks for helping out on the space station. No problems, other than I got the data that you requested. Great, I heard from the maintenance engineer that due to an incomplete recovery from the previous invasion, the terminal's computing power has been hindering your progress. So I didn't expect you to finish the investigation so soon. Thank you for your hard work. So what's the conclusion? Well, it's called Miss Joanne may have been like the cause or the start or just the effect of the virus. I see. I did have a suspicion that Joanne was the one who got infected, but I didn't have any substantial evidence. Yeah, have you ever suspected the other two? Their behavior may seem strange to you, but to me they are extremely normal. Let's start with Mare. Getting distracted at work is such a common occurrence for all humans. It sometimes happens to me, even when I'm working in my favorite field of research. Then there's Chris. He's said to be a good student from a poor family, and compared with the other researchers, he's still fairly new here on the space station. So it's normal he would experience discomfort after a lengthy space fight. What surprised me was the severity of his discomfort, so I've already sent for a doctor to check on him. Okay, that's good. Better than frickin' I imagine what Herta would do. Herta would probably just leave him in his stress. Anyway, the overall result is as expected. Next, we should weed out Joanna's virus and get her back on track to her old self. Thank you for your hard work on finding such substantial evidence. So... Alright, well, I have some questions. I do want to ask some questions. Oh, go ahead. I'll answer all your questions if I know the answers. Is there anything else I need to clarify? Um, I mean, I don't really see it as a good thing, but let me know, Asta. Let me know how you feel. Do you feel like it would be a good thing? That was a dangerous thought. Of course, Joanna is a living human being. You shouldn't think like that. Although we come from different cultural backgrounds, some of the basic rights and interests are recognized by all of us as the common bottom line and must not be deprived. Besides, based on my personal experience, you'll never get great results in any field of research unless you are passionate about it. Yeah, that's true. Like, you can't, like, expect somebody to really put their hard work into it if it's one, like, just not in capturing their all, and like two, no great work is done when you've boiled, like somebody down to a robot. If you're not letting them have like a little bit of themselves in the work, like in the job, then you're gonna probably find out that you're gonna get like poor results due to them not like having fun with it, or trying to really bring them in, and they're just, it's not something that they crave. So that's true. Like, at the end of the day, people still have to have their basic rights and have to be allowed to explore and see if it's really something that they truly love. So yeah, how did you guess? Guess. I didn't guess to some extent. It was just simple psychological, however you say that word. Joanna completely wiped out her personality, which is very unusual. Think about this simple analogy. People's capacity for work is limited, just like how a balloon can only hold a finite amount of air. When they don't get enough rest or fulfillment, people will be just like a balloon, unceasingly inflated, which inevitably blow up if there's no chance for an air release. Yep. Yep. Same thing when same can be said to when you like anger somebody too much. They're a balloon that's just bound to pop. So it's like you gotta understand what people need or want, or even without them having to tell you, should have like the space. So she was probably just driven up the walls too much, and it's like, okay, we've gotten to the point where if I keep driving you, we're just gonna have like disastrous results. So you need a break. Aren't you, yeah, worried about the other? Worried about what? Do you mean their research at the space station will be affected? I don't think there's any problem except that Chris might need some psychological counseling from a doctor. People have freedom to do whatever they want in their own lives, as long as they don't undermine the security of the space station or violate the regulations. Alright. Respect. Yep. People have to have a freedom of choice, so yeah, I don't have any more questions. Well, I do get your point to some extent. It might seem productive, at least in the short term, to just discard people's safety concerns and force them into non-stop work, but in the real world, such practices will only spell disaster. The situation is built in space, far away from any land surface. Not everyone can adapt to this. Not everyone can adapt to life here. This will become clear after a while. Despite our top-notch equipment and resources, some people still find it unbearable to live on the station after staying here for a long time. In that case, letting people develop their own hobbies improves everyone's mental health, especially when they've been far away from land for an extended period of time. This is the best way to improve overall productivity. After all, we are born to be humans, not plants or rots that don't have emotions. How can we still call ourselves humans if we throw away our hobbies and emotions? Yeah, that makes sense. That everything she said just makes very logical, honest steps of sense. Of course it does. This is also my life experience. Having fun in life is all about investing in things that you find interesting. Well, you still have a long way ahead of you. When you're out there exploring, remember, no matter what, don't throw away your hobbies and your emotions. Oh, right, by the way, I almost forgot one thing. I know paper records will be printed out at the terminal. Keep those records to yourself. Don't let the information leak out in the space station. Promise me, or I'll take back the rewards. Don't worry. Lips sealed paperwork in my pocket. Well, anyway, thank you so much. This is the reward for you. I made this myself. Even if you don't like it, I can take you to buy the Starnaut fleet when the latest version comes out. It's very popular among young people these days.
I thought Member 4, Pokakakamon, had gotten rid of most of the society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here.
Oh, and thank you for just putting me into a quest that I literally did not want to be in.
You're back.
Quite the crowd here today. And the fact that I noticed that and I wanted to be away from it.
Of course. This is a summit between 3 geniuses.
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished...
Okay, I'll let this dialogue go, guys, but understand, I want to go to hooks. I already have an order on how I want to do these. This was not what I wanted to do.
Madame Ron May doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so I asked the researchers to keep things simple.
Okay, new character, new character.
I took her to see the portraits of the
I don't know who the fuck that is, so...
I wanted to have the researchers make one for her as well, but she declined the offer. I don't get it. Whatever, as long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ron May likes snacks and pastries, so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them seemed to tickle her fancy.
Hey! Would I be able to meet this Rune May?
Of course! Go find her yourself. She borrowed the phase flame to do some research as soon as she got here. Haven't seen a trace of her since.
Okay.
Miss Ron May is the very image of a scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
Okay, alright.
She just wanted somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life helix system. Ron May is certainly very talented, but she hardly interacts with anyone. She lives like a hermit. Pity.
So like you.
Anyway, what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become Herda's research partner, Hurry up and head out! See if you can find her.
Okay, okay. Where is she right now so that I can seek her later? Because as antsy as you are for me to do it, I was not trying to do this.
I'm not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She spends most of her time between the master control zone and the railway platform. Maybe you can start your search there.
Okay. Well, it's called I'll start it when I'm ready to start it. Because it's called I was not trying to do this right now. Oh? Who you be? Bruv, yeah, she's already here. She's literally already here, bruv. You are so late to the news. You are so late to the party. She's a loner. Yeah, just got told that, buddy. Just got told that. Literally just got the deets on that. She is apparently a hermit, so she's no different than your boss. It's okay. I know, other ones will probably show up. Relax. I know, if you think about it, have there, throughout, like, history, I don't think there's ever been, like, someone that's had such a smart brain that they've seemed, like, normal. Alright, but yeah, as much as it wants me to do this, this is not what we are going to do, because it's called, I already have something that I want to stay on track with, which is Hooks Part 2. So we're going to go ahead and do that, because obviously that's what I want to get done, seeing as how our last adventure mission was starting with Hooks quest, so I want to get her Part 2 started and, like, finished.
So early. Let's look around.
Alright, Hook. Your girls is here.
Honorary member of the Moles, listen up.
I'm listening. Yeah, what is it? Oh, great pitch Hook Dark the Great.
Thank you for helping Hook find the detector. But now, Hook needs to ask you another favor.
Ask away. Yeah, hey. I'm all ears.
Hook and Daddy's birthday is approaching. Every year at this time, we exchange gifts and celebrate our birthday together.
Okay. Yeah, so that's what a coincidence on the same freaking bracket of date with their birthdays.
Yeah? What's the problem?
I just said it's a coincidence. That doesn't mean there was a problem. Relax, child. Not everything has to be a problem.
Daddy's job has been more difficult since moving the boat.
You need to calm it down.
He gets home really late every day. I don't want to use his hard-earned money to buy a gift.
I know you are so considerate. Don't be precious like that. You don't have a right to be precious like that in my presence. Do not.
Hey, are you patronizing me?
Oh, you stop looking at my fucking account. Bro, like, stop. You need to... Who's watching me? You got some fucking... You got something. You got something in my room that you implanted since the day I've been playing these games, and I just don't know about it.
Actually, I still have some valuable treasure of my own in Rivet Town. It's a shame I left it there. If I go bring it back and sell it for a decent price, I can buy a gift for Daddy without begging anyone for money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the Rivet Town is still having some fragmentum, so...
I know that Rivet Town is super dangerous right now. That's why I'd like to enlist you as my bodyguard.
Alrighty then.
That way, even if the old witch finds out later, I won't be the only one getting a scolding.
So I have to take a brunt of words slapping me in the face, huh?
Then it's settled.
Just what I signed up for.
Rivet Town. I'll be waiting for you in a safe spot. You're not allowed to not come.
Alright, alright. I'll be there, I'll be there. Let's go. Start 2. Alright, let's go meet the little gremlin. Alright, I'm a-comin', you little beast.
What took you so long? Hook's been waiting here for ages.
No, you have not. Do not exaggerate it. Yeah, I didn't take a single break on my way over here. Don't even. It's called I teleported.
Okay, whatever you say. As long as you're here now, it's fine.
Yeah.
I got some good news and some bad news. Which do you want to hear first?
Give me the bad.
I told
Give
the
me the
rest
bad.
of the moles about the plan, and Julian asked me to get some treasure for him. If we don't help him, he'll tell the old witch where we've gone.
Oh, well, that sounds like a
The
you
good news
problem.
is that he's willing to contribute to our adventure. Look, he gave me this gardening shovel.
Yeah, are you really that scared? Like,
No, what nonsense? No, nobody's scared.
so you are.
Just
Okay.
us the great.
Yeah, and it's called I know a nervous laugh when I hear and see one, though it can't be visually seen. But you get my point.
Well, the treasure won't grow legs and find us, will it? Come on, let's go.
Alright, I'm coming. God, for a kid, you sure are a fucking bossy one. Alright. Whee! Yes, I'm gonna fight some things down. Oh my god. Guys, I love Suchong in this game. Like, this girl is so good. Like, Luca, step the fuck aside, bro. You are not even it. This girl is fucking awesome.
Evil must be gone.
I cannot wait. Just like Herta, guys. Like, I cannot wait to have her, like, stack built out. Because I fucking love this girl. Literally a single damage Herta, like, level powerhouse. Like, I love this character. But yeah, just to speed it along for you guys, I'm just gonna have the game fight for me. Since, these are enemies that I would be fighting, like, on a daily basis. The power of the chicken. Like, look at that, bro. Look at that. She's literally like a Herta, just single damage. Fucking love this girl. Alright, do that. Alright.
Julian's adoptive parents used to own a business in this area. When we were all forced to leave the town, there were lots of things they didn't have time to take with them, so...
Aww.
Shouldn't be too hard to locate his treasure. Let's start by looking over there.
Yeah, let's pop a squat. Let's look around. Open our eyes.
Ah, we found Julian's treasure. No, not the key. These glass marbles. Oh, look at all the different colors. But it wasn't easy collecting all these.
I bet. Like, as someone that's never collected marbles, but, like, loves marbles because how they can, like, mix the shade of colors and everything. Not gonna lie, if I was a kid, I would be sad, too, if I had to leave these behind. So yeah, what are you use them for?
What? You don't know? Have you never played marbles before?
Kid, I literally just said I may have liked marbles growing up, but I never played with them. Alright, appearance-wise.
By the way, what does this key open? Maybe Julian knows.
Maybe.
What's that look on your face? Oh, I get it. You don't think this jar of glass marbles is worth anything, right?
No, I am genuinely intrigued. Yeah, that's not what I was thinking. Don't put the words that you're trying to put on my body into my mouth because you're judging my body. You don't judge like that, Hook. That's not right. You don't come at people like that.
Don't even try to pretend otherwise. The look on your face sold you out.
Okay, understand that that is MC's face. The looks and reactions of MC's face do not represent the looks and action of Brianna Kalpwiki Incorporated. Alright? Understand that.
Let me tell you something. This jar of marbles
let me tell you something. Let me know you. Get over here. Let me fucking tell you something. Literally grabbing me by my shirt.
Julian used it to help the moles overcome a super huge crisis, for which he was promoted to second in command.
Alright. So, the crisis you're referring to would be...
A super huge crisis that jeopardized the mole's honor.
Ah.
In the past, the kids in town were arch rivals to us at the orphanage. Those kids used to bully us, relying on the pocket money that their parents gave them.
Ah. So basically, they were the little minions, and their parents were like the mafia, and you were like that gang that was trying to get out from under them. I see.
One time, they sent us a formal declaration of war, challenging the moles to a marbles competition.
God, you gotta love how serious kids take shit, that you just realize, like, as an adult, was this really how I sounded? Was this really what I thought was gonna be, like, my biggest enemy in life? Because it's like, when you're a kid, small shit like this that you look on as an adult, you're just like... Is that really what my kids thought? Like, that's the biggest problem and, like, fight we were gonna ever have in our life? Because this is so cute right now, just hearing her talk in ways that we know we used to talk, because we just felt like shit was like that world ending, like that serious, and we know because we have adult lens now that it's like it's literally not that. Like, you are literally making it out to be as if the world ended. Like, girl, it is not that serious.
We were all well aware that we didn't stand a chance. We at the orphanage only had some old glass marbles we scavenged from the side of the road, which are no match for those rich kids' marbles.
They had the better guns.
Nonetheless, Julian bravely accepted the challenge and triumphantly returned with a pile of colorful glass marbles he won. It was incredible.
Oh, I bet. Wow, I know, like, just, wow. What a hero.
Yep. So,
What
now you
a
know why you
hero.
want us to find this treasure. All right, enough chit-chat. Next, we need to find my treasure.
Yep, let's
Time to
keep
get to
looking.
work. Hook's treasure is hidden below
Let's keep
the
looking.
orphanage near the mine's entrance. This doesn't feel like the Rivet Town I remember. Do you think the orphanage is like this now too?
I mean, only time will tell, sweetie. Only time will tell. But luckily, you guys don't even have to concern about an orphanage anymore because I've already done current story where you guys are nice and up and above and breathing some fresh air.
Parts are all over the street. What a mess. Oh, did someone move my treasure too?
Yeah. Possibly stopped to keep monsters away.
I used to keep it in the mining team's junk pile. Behind the corner, there were heaps of geomarrow and boxes. Hopefully it hasn't been taken.
Yeah, you have to hope. I mean, let's just start looking.
I'll look with you. We'll definitely find it if we work together.
Yep, two head makes a dream work. Oh, let's go. She actually will run around and look. Oh! Oh my god, that's so cute. She actually will, like, run around and look. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, that's fucking adorable.
What a shame, honorary member. In the end, we still had to rely on Pitch Dark Hook the Great herself.
What the? How am I supposed to focus when you're running around with your cuteness?
Too high.
Well, you know what? Maybe I fucking shouldn't. Blaming me for loving your cuteness. You know what? Fuck you. I don't have to help you reach shit. I don't have to help you reach shit. I'm just gonna fucking judging me on the fact that your cuteness just awed me, and I can't even have the respect of loving. You know what? Fuck you. You find shit. I don't have to entertain this bull crap or okay, well, obviously we're gonna help her. We're gonna help her, but like, little bitch, don't talk to me like that again. But here.
Look, it's in this box. This miniature drill rig was given to me by a guy from Daddy's mining team as a birthday present.
Aww.
I'm going to turn it on. Whoosh!
Whoosh! What? Yeah, it's broken? Is it broken? Oh, is it broke?
Just don't talk to me right now. I need to call.
It's just like, I'm gonna blow a fuse. You gotta let me gather my wits. I'm trying to meditate. Remembering the lessons I was taught. Yeah, everyone, a brief silence. A brief silence. Okay. Alright, you've had your silence. You've had your time.
I wonder, how much do you think Julian's glass marbles would sell for?
No, we are not doing that. Yeah, but these are his marbles, sweetie. You can't be swooping, like, under a friend like that just for the sake of your thing. His thing matters just as much as yours. You can't be doing that. These are his marbles.
I wasn't actually planning on selling these marbles, but Julian gets his treasure and I get nothing. What a lousy boy.
Hey, you get eternal friendship by a man. That counts for something. Yeah, why not find someone to fix it?
That might work. But it'll be pretty expensive to fix, right?
Girl, I have credits beyond your imagination. You can't even comprehend. Don't even sniff a sniffle. I got you. I will pay for it. Yeah, how about we ask the guy who gave you the gift?
Not possible. Daddy said that guy went missing one day and he never saw him again.
Well,
Maybe
fuck.
he went someplace far away.
Maybe.
I have no idea when he'll come back, so that definitely won't work.
Okay, so what's plan B? Yeah, what should we do then? What should we do now? Like, is there a plan B you can spring to your mind?
Oh, wait a second! I hid another treasure at the orphanage! I don't want to sell it, but if I want to buy Daddy a gift, I don't have any other choice.
Alright.
Honorary member, please, please help me look for it. Just one more time.
Yes, I will help. Will this really be the last time?
I promise this is the last time. Let's go.
Okay, alright. But let it be the last. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and deal with these guys.
Dodge this. All the best. Watch this. You paid for that. Yes. Rise, Phoenix.
God, I love this! Her burst is so cute in its coolness. Alright, let's go ahead and move it on up. Okay, destroy that.
Why are there so many monsters here? We need to deal with them first.
Yeah, let's get it done. Hey, I do this on a daily, so don't you even worry, baby girl. I do this on a daily. This is literally something to sneeze at.
Evil has begun. Rise, Phoenix!
Yeah. Phoenix me to rebirth.
Dodge this.
God, this girl is such a boss.
Wait, let me take a look at my notes and mark the location where I stashed the treasure.
Okay. Yeah, so what is your mysterious treasure?
It's a reward from the old witch. You'll know what it is after I dig it up.
Okay, stop calling her old. Alright? And she is not a witch. A witch brews mostly what tends to lead to, like, negative effects. This girl does nothing but heal you.
Down the stairs on the left, then walk 10 paces forward. Turn right, walk another 15 paces, spin around 10 times, then keep
dear
walking
Lord.
forward.
Okay, is there any way to simplify that?
Oh no! I'm doomed! The second half of my notes are completely ruined!
So, you're just fucked. You shouldn't have written so much.
What kind of lame treasure map would it be if it only had 1 or 2 steps?
Simpler. That's what it would
Second
be.
half of my notes. How will I ever find the treasure?
Because you can just use your eyes. Look around. I have treasure of my own.
Really? Quick, let me see.
Alright, alright,
Let's use the
alright.
home use object finder to help Hook search.
Yep. Findy? Pop your ass back out, please.
Beep, beep, beep. Finding the home use object finder service. Please
Findy?
say the target object you want to search for.
Well, Findy,
Oh,
we already have a problem.
You can
I'm
talk?
trying to find you.
Wow, you can talk as well, little thing. Huh, aren't you sassy? treasure, I'll let it slide.
Well, Hook, the thing is, girl, we may have a problem because I'm trying to find Findy, which is not something I'm supposed to be having to find. Findy? We have a problem. I'm trying to find you, and I shouldn't be having to find you. Oh, dear Lord. Am I gonna have to, like, reset the game? Did I have a glitch moment or something? Because I'm pretty sure Findy is supposed to be, like, on my screen right now, and I am seeing nothing that indicates that it is here. So, unless I can find this on my own, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. I may have to load back up my game. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna do a quick, let me just claim this, but we're gonna do a quick cut, because, yeah, I'm pretty sure Findy is supposed to be, like, on my screen right now, and I am not seeing that, so we are going to, well, actually, oh, never mind, I just have a brain that's very fucking slow to catch up. Never mind, never mind, never mind. I have a brain that's ridiculously slow. My bad.
For Julian, 50 years in the future.
Nani?
Whatever. Since we've already dug it up, let's open it.
Yeah, isn't it unsuitable?
I guess you're right. We should wait 50 years before opening it. Let's take it back to Julian along with the glass marbles.
Alright, yeah, let's go. Julian's time capsule. Okay, interesting. Interesting.
Beep, beep, beep. Interastral peace appliances. Your most trustworthy companion.
Oh, is there something else here?
Beep, beep, beep. As stated in the terms of service, my search result accurate.
Here it is. My teddy
Oh,
bear.
yeah, we still need to get something here. Okay, I thought we were done. I thought we were just literally gonna move on. So is this your treasure?
Yes, he's called Junjun.
Oh, that's actually, like, severely cute.
Oh, Junjun. How did you get covered in dirt? And why do you have so many loose threads? If we don't get you cleaned up, no one will buy you.
So how much can you get for him?
The old witch said that Junjun isn't just any old teddy bear. He'll be worth a lot of money once he's cleaned up.
Okay.
There's no other way. I haven't learned to sew yet. I'll have to ask the old witch for help.
Stop calling her a witch. Respect for the older man.
If she finds out I went somewhere I shouldn't have gone, Hook will get lectured all over again.
Well, maybe it's time you hearken and listen so it doesn't always have to be a lecture.
What? So what if the old witch yells at me? Hook still has to prepare the gift for Daddy.
Yeah, don't drag me. All I have to say is don't drag me in when she wants to have your head.
We found the treasure. Let's split. The monsters here give Hook goosebumps. Ooh, too scary.
Well, they should. You're a kid.
Don't you dare tell the old witch about Hook's plan to sell the treasure.
Well, sadly, kid, you're gonna learn that I run by honesty is the best policy, so I will be telling. But at least if I tell, she'll cut you some slack. That's the difference.
So early. Let's look around.
Hook? What are you...
She needs help. In regards to this.
Natasha, Junjun's in bad shape. Can you help me fix him?
Please.
I remember giving you Junjun. I haven't seen this fella in years. Where did you find him?
Well, you see, there was this thing, and we found him in the orphanage.
The wind brought him back to me.
Okay. I can't even fault the lie when it sounds like she was trying to literally sound like an older woman that's accepted that such a like time in their life has passed and they're just like going back and reflecting on it. I can't even fault her for that. That sounded so beautiful.
Be honest with me, Hook.
Yeah, honesty.
Big
That's
sister
policy.
helped me find him in the Rivet Town orphanage.
Good girl.
You had her take you to the Fragmentum just for this teddy bear? Hook, how many times have I told you?
Oh boy, here it is.
Natasha, please. Please help me fix June. I'll clean the clinic for you for a whole month.
Hey, I mean, there you go. You can keep talking to her while getting some work out of her.
You say that every time, and then...
Oh, I'm guessing runs off.
Great, see you soon. Big sister, I'll leave June with you.
Girl, I just said don't leave me with the...
What am I going to do with that girl?
Just keep being some type of mom she needs you to be.
You shouldn't indulge her, outsider. I know it's difficult to tell Hook no, but sometimes it just has to be done.
Well, then you do that. You're the one that took on more of a mom position. I'm just the sis that's supposed to keep her out of the trouble while somewhat receiving the lecture.
June. So she gave her bear a name, huh?
Yeah, she seems really fond of this bear.
I've lost count of all the dolls I've made. To be honest, I wasn't expecting her to like this one so much.
Because it came from you.
It was an award I used to give the kids in Rivet Town for good behavior. Can you imagine what an orphanage is like with so many difficult children? I had to come up with a solution to get them to behave.
Hey, it's not a bad one.
Pretended to be well behaved for a month in order to get June. She ate on time, slept on time, even stopped fighting with the other kids.
Damn. I mean, hey, yeah, I can respect that. We all know we went to that length, like, for that one thing when we were kids. Just to have it. Yeah, see, I feel like she's a really good girl that just wants to pretend she's rough and gritty and naughty and everything, but given where she's growing up in, with adults that are kind of surrounding her like that, it only makes sense that, you know, she's gonna mimic the adults that are probably, like, really good people. It's just given the circumstance, they're doing the wrong things for the right reasons.
I'm afraid you have no idea how much she suffered that month. Hook has an uncanny ability to rally people to her cause, both adults and children. It's a skill, all right. And forcing her to be well-behaved puts a lid on it. Well, this teddy bear has sure been through the wars. Don't worry, I'll help Hook repair June.
Thank you.
But I'll need to find some stuffing.
Oh, I could help with
Wait.
that.
Look at the eyes.
What? Yeah, round and black. That's the most I see. What are you
It
seeing?
must be Erebus? Huh. Strange. I didn't notice when I sewed them on.
Ooh. Yeah, wait. Are they worth? Is that worth?
I'm no appraiser, but these two gems look to be high quality.
So we can get something with this teddy bear.
Bear here just became a priceless doll. Not bad, June.
Hey! Let's go. Alright. Let's go talk to Hook. Let her know that she may actually just have the best luck after all with this,
The old witch yell at you?
bear. She didn't.
What? Why'd she only yell at Hawk?
Because you were a kid.
Never mind that. You didn't tell her what I was really up to, did you?
More like she has the intuition. Something that you'll grow into as a
Just
adult.
didn't want to upset her.
Hmm.
Well, Do you have something to report to the boss of the moles?
Yes, it's about your teddy bear. The eyes apparently can fetch you something.
Gems? Does that mean he's worth a lot of money?
Yeah. So does that mean you'll sell them?
Well, of course I'll sell him. If the gems are expensive, Hook can buy a better birthday gift for Daddy.
Okay.
Anyhow, this is super useful intel. If you've been with the moles a bit longer, I'd be promoting you to third in command right now. I'll need your help again after Natasha fixes June. Always be prepared to answer the call of Pitch Dark Hook the Great.
That I shall. That I shall. But there we go. That was nice. That was nice. I really, really liked that. I really, really enjoy having stuff with Hook, to be completely honest. But now that that is wrapped up, and that honestly didn't take us long, let's go ahead and do another adventure thing. And then if that doesn't take us very long, then honestly the next adventure one we'll go ahead and focus on, I would say would definitely be Natasha, for sure. Definitely Natasha for sure, but let's go ahead, since we still have the time, to focus on another adventure one. And then given how long this one will, given how long this one will take us, then we'll just go from there. But we're going to start with this one, because this one deals with the museum, which I'm not really ready to do yet, and these two I don't really care all that much about, because I feel like these two involve like more current story and not like where I'm at in the story, so we're not going to do these two. So we're going to go ahead and do this one, the ever-changing. Alright, Wang Ming, what do you got for me? 3 out of 4 curios are missing. When will we... If it isn't the infamous Angelic Absol, surely you are here to volunteer in the Curio Collection Squad, inspired by the Declaration of Revival. Yeah, so you must be Wang Ming. Angelic Absol, I have heard good things about you. Please excuse me for this informal reception. Please allow me to introduce myself again. I am Wang Ming, head of the Herta Department of Implement Arts. I am also the Curio Collection Squad leader in charge of establishing safe areas in the base zone. Allow me to be frank, I am currently troubled by the lack of human resources available for the Curio Collection Squad. There are 4 zones in the space station. With our current capacity, we can only take care of 1. If the situation persists, I wonder when we will achieve the objective we have set out in the Declaration of Revival. After calming myself down and giving it some thought, I realized that recruiting external members may be the solution. While I was lingering on that thought, you began a conversation with me. What a pleasant coincidence. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to let me know. Well, turns out I have one right in my pocket, into my mind, exhibited to you. If that made any fucking sense. Then again, I don't make sense half of my time, so... There's that. Who's interrupting me? If it is the... Another word we're just gonna skim past. I'm sorry if there's a lot of words we just skim past, guys, but I'm really not trying to sit out here and fuck up English more than I already do. So unless you, like, break these down syllable by syllable in the comments, they're just never getting pronounced. Like, just fucking deal with it, because I already speak English bad enough. Then show yourself at once. Ahem, so it's you, Angelic Absol. You are also here to volunteer in the Curio Collection Squad. Wait, don't come over here. Just say 1 or 2 words. 1. No abnormal water... I don't know. See? It's like, you guys want me to pronounce those words and I can't even say this one? Like, fuck no. This is why I'm not pronouncing certain words. No abnormal watery sound in your pronunciation. Pupillary? Is that I think that's pupillary. Reflex, normal. Precipitation reaction, normal. Okay, now you can come over and let me touch your forehead. Sir, what are you doing? You are putting me through, like, so many instructions and doing so many things. I feel so fucking untrustworthy of you. What I'm not going to pronounce, cannot achieve this level of likeness. Alas, the lead was once again inconclusive. Even if the recollection of curios is the top priority in the Declaration of Revival, it is proving to be a difficult task in practice. Yeah, what the fuck is this word you keep pronouncing? What is that? As you know, since the establishment of the Herta space station, 5 departments have been established to focus on the collection and study of curios, including ecology, geopolitics, I'm not going to pronounce that either, geography, and implement arts. This monster invasion caused the loss of roughly half of the hundreds of collections held by each department. They come in all kinds of sizes and shapes, some inactive and harmless, some emit poison for no reason, not to mention some biological types of curios that can plan their own escape, which is a real headache. There's a curio called, once again, I'm not going to pronounce that has the ability to replicate the appearance of other people at will. This allows it to wreak havoc and confusion wherever it goes, as it can easily assume various false identities. Yeah, curio, what the fuck is that? A lot of stuff you're just throwing at me, sir, that I have no idea what the hell that is. The Curio Collection Squad is an emergency team I put together. The team's mission is to support post-disaster reconstruction and ensure that all of its needs are met during this difficult time. As the name suggests, it is mainly responsible for collecting the curios that have been displaced due to the recent monster invasion. Yeah, Declaration of Revival. Surely you must have heard of Miss Hinkel's famous Declaration of Revival, right? Our fellow researchers were slaughtered by monsters. Their life forms were cold and woeful. Woeful? Alas, I can't recall the exact wording. After all, Mrs. Hinkel's style is unique and not easily imitable. These words. Some of these words just really challenge my freaking, like, level of English. Well, you are truly a man of dedication. It's all because of that trickery. This has been tormenting me to no end. That's why we had to have that conversation earlier. The squad has been searching for some time, but to no avail. A member of the squad named Abraham has gone missing. It is true what they say. When it rains, it pours. Missing? Yeah, I can help. That's great. I was just getting worried that I can't spare anyone to go find him. Abraham is easy to identify. He is thin, wearing glasses, and always mumbles about life is but a path to death. You don't even pay attention to how he looks. You can just take a moment to listen to the words being said. He somehow always manages to drop this line at least once every 5 sentences. According to the squad members, Abraham was last seen in the storage zone. Even though Abraham can be quite the downer, which has been a real torture for his colleagues. I mean, yeah, I can understand how there's that one person. I could even be that one person and work and not realize it, that, like, can be a downer sometimes to the environment, but still can't leave them. Right now, all squad members are busy searching for missing curios. I'll also have to handle the whole situation, so it's up to you to find Abraham. If you bring him back safely, the Department of Implement Arts will reward you quite handsomely. Alright, well, let's go find your boy. Oh, let's go, a trotter. Never gonna deny myself a good trotter.
All the best. Good omens. I just won.
Come on, baby. Alright, focus on the trotter. Game, for the love of God, please focus on the trotter. Get the goddamn trotter. Thank you.
Get it now? That's the power of the cloud.
Oh, wait. I'm going the completely wrong way. Oh. And now I'm just aiming at air. Alright, buddy is over here. My bad. Today, I'm gonna get justice for Alfred. Whoa, whoa! Don't come near me! Go away! Sir, you can't say you're gonna get justice and then I come here literally find you on the verge of literally having two hold you down and one doing something that I shall not name. Like, you cannot literally be saying that while you'll possibly have your cheeks taken. That is not a good look for you, sir. Owies!
Loud. Stay right there while I give you a present.
Yeah, shield yourself, please. And you out of here.
You can't run. Dodge this.
Bum, let's go. Yep, and burst it, and you are out of here, son. You are out, and you are gone.
Get it now? That's the power of the Cloud Knights.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he gets it. I'm pretty sure he gets it, Sushong. I'm pretty sure. Hey, did you notice that one of the monsters you just defeated had a different body build? Even the joints on its left leg look different from the others. I'm pretty sure that's what killed Alfred. I did it. I finally did it. I finally avenged Alfred. I had to gather up so much courage to come do Mr. Wen's errand. Who knew it would turn out to be an avenging trip? Is this fate? Sir, you almost died. Avenge nothing. The only thing that would have had something to get vengeance would have been your ass. Oh, here we go with this life is fucking path to death shit. Life is but a path to death. Besides, I'm still pretty alive now. The way you care so much about me reminds me of Alfred. Now my wish is finally fulfilled. But before I return, I still have to pick up a thing for Mr. Wen in the curio sorting room. You said you were missing? Mr. Wen said I was missing, but he's the one who sent me here. This makes no sense. Look, he also gave me this executive order. Alright, let's just see how executive this is. Notice of ad hoc transfer. Researcher Abraham of the Curio Collection Squad, former member of the security department, is hereby commissioned to retrieve a boxer with colored tortoiseshell pattern from the Department of Implement Arts in the storage room for Wang Ming. The item can be found in the third aluminum cabinet on the left-hand side of the corridor. Wang Ming is personally responsible for all consequences. The notice comes into immediate effect. Period of transfer for a while, I guess. Assigner. Wang Ming. Okay, so yeah, he did assign him, so it's not a joke. See, this is an executive order that Mr. Wen personally gave me. It's a notice of aid. It's a notice of an aid honk transfer, all written in black and white, clear as day. Oh, wait, but yeah, buddy, your name is Abraham, not whoever the fuck this is. So, you actually believe this? The order was handed to me by Mr. Wang himself. It can't be a mistake. I still remember that his pupils were dilated, head covered in sweat, hands cold, and even his throat made a faint gurgling sound. He must have been really eager to get the curio, so I have to get this done for him. Yeah, let's go back and run this with Mr. Wen. I don't think it's a good idea. Mr. Wang Ming personally gave me the task. I can't just go back without completing it first. Anyway, it's safe here. I'll go and get the curio soon. If you have any doubts, just take this transfer order, go back, and ask Mr. Wing about it. Sir, you are having me go up, like, 7 loops and walls right now. Drop the act already. You dropped the act. What the fuck? Herta, are you making something on the space station other than what you're making that we don't fucking know about? Why am I seeing double? And if that's the case, the only possible thing that I'll allow to pass is it's some twin situation. I know it's you. You've been pretending to be me, deceiving everyone with your shenanigans, and now you have the audacity to stand here in front of me. Excuse me, but who are you calling a fake? I was standing right here the whole time. You're the one who just appeared out of nowhere. I have witnesses who can confirm that. So tell me, who do you think looks suspicious here? You or me? Not everyone. The situation is clear as day. It's well known that has been on the loose for a long time, can change its form and mimic other appearances, so it's perfectly that it's virtually impossible to tell the difference. But I never would have thought this creature would be so bold approaching us like this and trying to take my place. Don't try and steal my words. You accuse me of being fake, but do you have any proof to back up your claim? What about your claim? Where's the evidence to support it? Angelic Absol, you arrive in just time. What do you think? Yeah, I think I might have a way to solve this. Put up your dukes. Put up your dukes. Put them up. What is this, then? Spit it out. I don't want to waste any more time with that thing. By the way, where's Abraham? Did you find him? What's this transfer order in your hand? Retrieve the boxer with colored tortoiseshell pattern. You cheeky... How dare you use my identity to steal such a valuable curio? Now that the evidence is all clear, it's time to end this. I suggest Angelic Absol make the call. I agree. Angelic Absol, what do you say? Alright, if we're not gonna duke it out, then we should check the boxers. Pull down your pants and lift your sack. I'm just kidding. Obviously, don't do that. Don't do that. Just don't. Those boxers are a curio, not to be worn, not to mention they are not my personal property. What's there to check? These boxers are clearly planted by the... Not gonna say. I, Wing Ming, the dignified leader of the Department of Implemented Arts and head of the Curio Collection Squad, will not allow the whatever to mock me like this. Alright, then check the signature. Don't waste your time. The note signed Wing Ming was obviously a blatant mockery of me by the... whatever. He can imitate my looks and personality really well, so I don't think the handwriting will be too difficult for him either. I noticed both of us carrying the written orders for the team's daily attendance, which you can review at will. Then check the vital signs. Alright, I'm running on the last thing I can offer. We've done that already. The team here has checked our pupils, sweat glands, voice, and body temperature. But perhaps the tension was simply too high to act normally. Our pupils were both dilated, we were both sweating profusely, our voices were trembling, and our bodies were cold to the touch. Ugh, I wish I wasn't so worked up, otherwise we would have been able to tell by now. Alright then, I got nothing. Alright, I've exhausted, I've wasted, I've put out what Hoyoverse will allow me all options. I don't know what the fuck you want me to do. That's it then. That's all I can give you. I don't know what you want me to do. Alright, I don't know what there is to think. I don't know what there is to say. You're not really leaving me much choice. I mean, I've never duped anyone good or well in my life, but let's try it. Let's try it. After so many questions, I think you've made your choice, no? I don't think she has. Don't listen to him. It's up to Angelic Absol to make the call. Who's real and who's fake? The one on the right. You made the right choice. Hurry up and lock the fake on the opposite side. Okay, sir, way to give yourself away. Way to give yourself away. Good job. Wait a minute. Did anyone here make that weird noise? Don't waste your time. Even Angelic Absol says you're fake. Gurgle. That's a watery gurgle sound unique to the... Not gonna say. I got carried away. Never would I thought I'd fail at the last minute. Oh, yeah, guess you got it right after all. Well, I guess I'll have to sort out... See? I can gurgle when English is hard for me, too. Well, I guess I'll have to sort you out. Alright, bring it, boy. Bring it.
So what? I won't surrender.
Bring it. Alright, I'm gonna actually go ahead and do this fight myself.
Customers are always welcome.
Alright, let's run support on you. Alright, let's run defense for Ting Yuang.
How could we lose?
Alright, let's go ahead and spread the damage, even though this is gonna do barely anything. And then Linksy, you go ahead and do a hit. We don't need anybody restored right now.
Let me through, or I'll go through you.
Alright, big hit. Alright, go ahead and run support.
Be gone.
Alright, we can't defend because we don't have a skill point. Alright, sorry if this is gonna take a little while, but this is a team I want to run, so that does mean that this is gonna take a little unnecessarily longer. Alright, thank you, because we can get her ready. Thank you for that, enemy. I actually really appreciate that, because now you made me get my girl ready. Phoenix! Get that body weight.
Wanna see what I can do?
Get that body weight, boy. Actually, no skill point. No skill point. Alright, go ahead and just defend
Right
Lynx.
there, while I give you a present.
Alright, go ahead and support, and then Lynxy, could you give us a full heal, please?
Travel far away. For a tough case like yours, you're gonna cry it all.
Give me a big old bill! Alright, thank you. Alright, go ahead and big single hit. Oh, and then, yeah, March, go ahead and do some chip, since you're not really gonna lay any, like, heavy damage. Give us some chip. Bing, 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 bing.
You have the worst luck running into
Alright,
me.
and then just go ahead and defend Sushong.
You lose. Try that again. You can't run. Let's be friends, shall we?
Alright, and then go ahead and single.
Let me through, or I'll go through you.
Alright, big hit. Bing, bing. Alright. Chicken time again, baby. Let's go. Phoenix time!
Wanna see what I can do?
Alright, and then pop. We're done. Nice. Combat abilities has been neutralized. Everyone, fall in an oval-shaped formation and use the central elevator as your starting point. Prepare for the collection process. Pay attention to anyone suspicious around you. There's a burst of chaotic activity. Everything was a blur. Something seems to be moving fast. The chaos gradually subsides. Alright. Nice. Fall in and count. The numbers are right. Not one more, not one less. Alas, the whatever has escaped. Yep. Chase it! Give chase! Oh, okay. Well, sorry, when I just thought maybe it would have been cool. There's no point. It must have disguised itself as a staff member already, probably already out of the store zone and on the way to other places. Hey, we learn from our mistakes. It is imperative to set up a secret code within the squad to prevent the same farce from ever happening again. I will report this to Miss Hinkle and ask her to assign more staff to apprehend as soon as possible. Sorry to get you involved in the fuss. Here's a little something for your trouble. It's not much, but please accept it. If you ever find the elsewhere, remember that the Curio Collection Squad is always here. Don't try and fight it alone. Everyone, fall in. Alright. And nice and done. There we go. Alright, awesome sauce. Very, very nice. So, took care of that whole debacle with Buddy. So, I would say, yeah, I'm definitely down for doing one more thing before we end out. So, let's go ahead and do Natasha's companion quest. Let's go ahead and talk to good old Nash.
So early. Let's look around.
So yeah, we'll go ahead and end out with Nash's companion quest today. And then tomorrow will be a nice bundle of somebody else's, whether we do like one or two and more adventures. Need any help, Nash?
You came at a good time. There is something you can help me with.
Well, lay it on my ears.
According to my patient records, there are a few that haven't come for their follow-up visits. It happens from time to time, but never as regularly as this. I'm a bit concerned. Have you heard of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society?
No, I have not. Yeah, it sounds sus.
I agree. Generally speaking, mutual aid societies like these allow patients to share their experiences and support each other. It's a way of countering all the negative emotional effects of being ill. But there might be more to this society than that. I've got a few patients who have started refusing treatment since joining the society. It certainly makes you wonder.
Yeah.
And the most suspicious part is that
like,
no
just
matter
how
much
good
I
is the
ask,
care?
no one's ever willing to tell me anything about it. And that's where you might be able to help.
Okay. Yeah, so you want me to go undercover?
It sounds dangerous, but what I want you to do is actually very simple. Investigate this so-called mutual aid society and find out what exactly they're up to. If I find out they're
Yes,
preventing
ma'am.
me from doing my job, or if they're bringing harm to my patients, I won't just sit on the sidelines.
Hey,
Can I
alright.
entrust you with this task?
Have I ever refused you?
You're as considerate as always.
Mm.
This little clinic has huge numbers of patients to deal with every day. If I didn't have you here to help me out, I wouldn't be able to focus on giving them quality care.
Well, I'm always happy to
Good
help.
luck. I'll be sure to thank you properly when you're back.
I mean, how properly we talking about? Alright, let's just get it done. Alright, we got patient numero uno down here.
You. I've seen you in the clinic. You run errands for Natasha, right?
Yeah, well, there goes the cover.
Cover? What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Let me guess. Natasha wants you to persuade me to go back for a follow-up visit, right?
Yeah. So I guess I kind of gave myself away too quick.
What's the use? terminal. Life will be over before I know it.
Yeah, was that hers?
Of course not. I read it in a book.
Okay. Mister thinks just because he read it in a book, it's the facts.
Every book I read has descriptions that match my symptoms exactly. I can diagnose myself with a dozen incurable diseases before I get halfway through.
So then that means that you don't know for sure.
People in my situation, a follow-up visit is just a waste of time and money. Not to mention medicine.
So, nothing to do with you joining this mutual aid, then.
Mutual aid what now? What are you talking about? What else is there to say? Natasha was seeing me free of charge. She said I could keep a tab running for as long as I liked, then pay it back when I had the opportunity.
So, appearances matter more than your life?
Are you making fun of me? Have at it. You won't change
No,
my
I'm not making fun. I'm just pointing out facts, sir, that you seem to have by your line of thinking.
Dr. Vash never charged me anything either. Natasha's great, but Vash was always my number one.
Who's that?
Natasha's brother. They both used to
Oh.
practice medicine back in Rivertown.
I didn't... Okay, so she has a bro.
I heard he was a top student from the Overworld Medical Academy. Bellabog's main hospital wanted him. I've no idea what convinced him to set up down here. A kind heart, maybe.
Yeah, free? I don't believe it.
What do you mean? Dr. Vash was a people's doctor. He handed out free medicine. He even followed up with detailed questions on how he felt.
Okay.
The underworld
Okay.
is always short on medical resources. They say that Dr. Vash made all his own medicine himself.
So why don't you go to him
You
anymore?
think I don't want to? I heard that he passed away.
Oh. Oh. Two things Nat never mentioned.
I should keep my voice down. Don't go telling anyone else about this next bit.
Okay. Yeah, I won't.
I heard that Natasha had something to do with Dr. Vash's death. They say she was jealous that her brother had stolen her patients, so she...
Okay. Okay, let's pump some brakes, sir. And you believe that after the Nat that I keep meeting and interacted with and got to know in story? Doubt. Ye doubt her.
It's just something people were saying. I don't think Dr. Natasha could do something like that.
But you still... but a part of you still thinks. That's the problem.
Forget I said anything. Since Dr. Natasha sent you over specially, I'll do her a favor. I'll go to the clinic for my follow-up a little later. Bye for now.
Alright.
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to money issues. I should find another patient to talk to.
Yeah, well, luckily we got one right down here in our sights.
What was that? Oh, you'll have to be louder. My ears aren't what they used to be. Everything's muffled.
I wanted to ask why you're not following up.
Follow-up visit. Is that what you're asking about? Natasha's a wonderful girl. She always gives me a thorough checkup.
So, what's the problem?
But at this age, it's rather a lot to bear. Even if they could cure me. I'm sure I wouldn't be around for long. No, I don't want to waste anyone's time.
Yeah, there's no time wasted when health is a concern.
Not for youngsters like yourself. When you get to my time of life, good health is a bit of a luxury, I'm afraid. My husband had the same illness as me, but he never touched the medicine. He wanted to make sure I had enough.
Sweet.
Then, one day, He said he needed to take care of some things at the mine. He never came back.
Ooh.
He was forever saying he wanted to go before I did. Ah, selfish old fool.
Yeah, I mean, I can respect that, because if there's anyone that gets hit the hardest, it's definitely the man when they find that one good one that they know they want as a forever. Like, they hope that they pass before she does.
I miss him. Now that he's gone, who cares how long I stick around?
Have that mentality. Yeah, but Dr. Natasha cares. I care.
You don't give up easily, do you? Still,
I care.
you're full of kind words.
Because we need the elderly. These youngins, man, they're wreaking havoc.
Okay, you win. It's off for another follow-up visit with Dr. Natasha, I suppose.
Thank you.
Did you want to say something else? My ears are terrible.
Thank you! Yeah, have you heard?
Virtual who?
Have you heard of the Virtual Mutual Society?
All right, I heard you. Do you have to shout?
Meh.
No, I've never heard of any mutual aid society.
Okay, just as annoying as young people can be, I'm sorry, but some of you elderly need to understand that you can be just as annoying too. But then again, it's obviously due to the fact that you revert back to pretty much like a kid. But, like, dear God, some of you can be just as annoying.
28. Avoiding a follow-up visit due to her husband. I should find another patient to talk to.
Alright, well, it looks like he's right here.
Why haven't I gone for my follow-up visit? Are you a patient too, or did Dr. Natasha send you over?
You're pretty sharp.
You should head on back then. Thank Dr. Natasha for her concern. I don't need Dr. Natasha's help now. Tell her to save her worries and medicine for other people.
Yeah, do you have a dispute with her?
A dispute? No. She's the only kind-hearted doctor in the underworld.
No, what's the problem?
I just don't really approve of her methods, that's all. Too idealistic and no real efficacy. She tries to save everyone, which means she can't save anyone. In the end, it's the patients who suffer, and she just tires herself out.
So I don't like your words right now.
Miners like me don't have time for lengthy treatments. If I can't take something and get right back to work, I may as well lie down and wait for death to come knocking. Did you, know Dr. Vash? His wonder medicine is cheap, and the results are immediate. You just need to, be willing to, take a little risk.
Yeah, and what is this risk?
Dr. Vash's medicine is different. Lots of people make a full recovery after taking it, but some get worse, and the unlucky ones check out early. Even knowing the risk, most people fight tooth and nail to get hold of the medicine. You know why?
No, but I bet you're just gonna enlighten me. Well, actually, no, that would make sense. They're willing to gamble when their life is already, as they see it, like, forfeit.
You're smarter than you look. When life forces you to the edge, you'll throw yourself at any opportunity, even if it means risking it all.
Yep.
For people like us, a slow and torturous treatment is the same as a death sentence. If it's between that and a quick result, we'll take the latter. Forget it. Why am I telling you all this? Dr. Vash is dead anyway.
Yeah, as I've heard. So where can I go to get this wonder medicine?
Now you're interested in the wonder medicine?
Yeah, I'm just curious. Like you said, what is life but not willing to risk it on a gamba?
Listen up. The Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society is still selling that medicine. I can tell you where they trade, but there's a rule. You must not tell any of this to Dr. Natasha. You hear? If you break the rule, you'll face the consequences.
Okay.
Yeah, take this. It's the address. A final warning. Do not reveal this information to Natasha.
All right.
I know where to find the wonder medicine. What should I do next? That patient didn't want me to tell Natasha about this. Should I listen to him?
Let's go investigate. Besides, I don't see why we really need to tell when that's kind of what she wanted us to be, like, in the middle of anyways. Like, she wanted us to go. Or was it just checking the patients? Or was it actually go? I think it was actually going, but it could have been just checking the patients. But you know what? Let's go investigate this address.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Nowhere. Just taking a walk.
In the Fragmentum? Give me a break. You're the same as everyone else that comes through here. If you want medicine, you don't need to go any further. You talk to me.
Okay.
And we only take cash. This ain't a charity.
Alright, well, I got plenty of fucking credits, bub, so. Yeah, what if a patient doesn't have the money?
No money? Then you don't get any. You go home and wait for death. Say, what are you trying to pull here? If you can't afford it, then get out of my sight. I've got medicine to sell. Wait a minute. Your clothes. Are you friends with that doctor woman? I've seen you at the clinic before.
No.
Get lost, now. If you're a friend of that woman, then you're not welcome here. Shop's closed today. No customers.
Wait. What about our medicine? We've been waiting for
Yeah, so you're just gonna deny? So, wow, some freaking mutual respect you got going on here. Fucking a-holes. It's called you got patients already waiting.
Get lost, all of you. Save your breath and come back some other time.
You motherfucker.
That medicine seller sure shut up shop in a hurry.
Yeah, fucking dick-ass. Okay.
I should head back and report to Natasha.
Oh yeah, we're gonna file a report, alright. And it's called, she's gonna show you how a true freaking doctor delivers a remedy, sir.
I heard that thing.
So early. Let's look around.
Fucking jackass. Nash,
Oh, you heard?
I come back with a
Let me
report.
take a look.
Yeah, it's not good.
So the Mutual Aid Society found Vash's research results, and now they're selling this so-called wonder medicine to patients?
Yeah.
Any organization doing something like this is interested in more than just mutual aid.
I mean, yeah, he said he was willing to take a risk.
As a doctor, I don't accept that. I'm responsible for their well-being. My attitude towards this wonder medicine won't change.
Okay.
What Vash left behind is nothing more than reagents and experimental byproducts. The word medicine doesn't apply here.
Yep. And I know a certain something else that could have related to a certain time that was being a so-called medicine.
I warned the patients countless times, but seems like they had their heads in the sand all along. No wonder they kept the Mutual Aid Society a secret from me. I'm guessing the patients you met weren't exactly singing my praises, which is why you tracked the dealer down and made inquiries first.
Yeah, unfortunately not. Sorry.
I don't blame you. After everything you
thank
heard,
you.
I'm grateful you came back to find me. Your trust is important to me.
Well, you're important to me, so I'm happy I have your trust, because I love you. I still have to get to know, obviously, the third you, Especially now that I literally have the third you. But I love you in this world.
If you're curious about Vash's wonder medicine, you should ask some of the patients in the clinic. See what they have to say about the effects.
Okie dokie. I will definitely ask indeed. So how many people we got to ask? What is it, 2 people? Yeah. 2 or 3 in here. Alright, well, we'll start with her.
Some people say that Dr. Vash was a saint who came from the overworld to help those in need. I don't buy it. People's doctor, that's just what people who've bought into the myth like to say. Vash used to distribute free medicine all the time, but, he couldn't have cared less about the people taking the medicine. The hard truth is that we were just his test subjects. It didn't matter if the medicine worked or not. What mattered was having a constant stream of willing lab rats. Of course, I can't control what anyone else thinks. That's just how I see it.
Not a wrong seeing. Not a wrong way to see it. I do not blame you for that perspective.
The medicine Vash left behind? That stuff... Can you even call it medicine?
Okay, so you are viscerally, like, personal about it.
Zero medical ethics. He didn't deserve the title doctor. He may have had the capability, but he didn't use it to help anyone. Whenever I went to see him, he never even asked about my illness. He just prescribed me his so-called wonder medicine. If it were you, would you have taken that medicine?
No, because it's called, I didn't take a certain something during a certain time.
I wish you all a journey that is free of illness.
Yeah, I finished talking.
I still haven't worked out how to convey it to you. The issues surrounding Vash. My relationship with him. The things he's done in the underworld. It's a long story.
Oh, I bet.
I'm guessing you've heard a lot of different opinions on Vash. What do you make of him?
To be honest with you, given everything, I genuinely think he was a doctor with zero medical ethics.
I want you to go and visit another patient, a victim of the wonder medicine. I want you to see the real consequences of abusing that medicine. Once you've understood her situation, come back and tell me what you think. After that, I want to ask for your help again.
Okie dokie. That is what I will do indeed. For you and you only, Nash. For you and you only, baby girl. Hey.
Who are you?
It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, I'm a friend.
Who? And who am I?
Oh. Oh. Oh, Lord. Oh. You're one of... Yeah, you're one of her patients. You don't remember?
Where's my husband? And where's my child?
Oh.
Where are they? You know where they are, right?
Oh, this is Bro, this is terrible! Hey, just stay calm.
You don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows.
Holy
Where did they go?
Oh, this is terrible.
Come over here, child. It's best to leave that poor lady in peace. Let me explain. That poor lady. Both her husband and child became ill and passed away.
Oh. Yeah, so is it the depression that made her become like this?
Yes. Before her family passed away, she was a carefree young woman. Her husband and child caught a mysterious illness. The symptoms weren't grave, but their livelihood was certainly impacted. In order to try and rid themselves of the ailment once and for all, they bought some kind of wonder medicine. Who would have thought their condition would deteriorate so rapidly after they began using it? The two began to suffer terribly, such that death then became a blessing. It wasn't long before they departed this world, one after the other. From that moment on, she became as you see her now. If Dr. Natasha hadn't taken her under her wing, well, it doesn't bear thinking about.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like poison.
And yet, what more could have been done? They were warned about the medicine. They were told about the risks. And they chose to roll the dice.
As some people will do.
Talking about it tires me out. At least my husband and I are able to help her where we can. I just hope that one day she can lead a normal life again.
Yeah. Same. Wow. That's definitely anybody that like is playing this that could hit a relatable note of that. That probably hits you. I'm sorry if that hits you guys so hard. I haven't lost anybody to that level, but even that fucking like hit me. Like, shout outs to that voice actor. Like, holy shit. You made me feel a level of something like that I have not even experienced yet, but I just didn't even want to speak while she was talking like that.
Did you speak to her?
Not really.
By the look on your face, I'm assuming you've come to understand the wonder medicine all too well.
Yeah, they just prey on weakness.
Be it Vash or the Mutual Aid Society, forces like that can take full advantage of the typical underworld state of mind. Let me tell you a story.
Oh, please.
There was once a
I'm
brilliant
ears.
overworld doctor with unmatched pharmaceutical skill. The doctor was set on developing a medicine that would steel the human body against the cold. He named his research project Blizzard Immunity. But his research met with obstruction.
Right, so I'm guessing this is very much talking about the brother.
Being a lack of test subjects. Tampering with the human immune system carries huge risk, and nobody in the overworld was willing to submit themselves to such experiments. As such, the doctor got in touch with his sister in the underworld, claiming that he wanted to support the medical effort below ground.
Yep, and that's the worst thing you can do to a family member is twist their passion and just their natural, like, nurturing that they have for people and their field of study like this against them. So he essentially used against her, like, her own kind heart that naturally just wants to reach out to people and heal and help and, you know, make people see that there could even be like a sliver of chance of your life still while it's struggling on everything to like survive. So he used that like against her, which, yeah, obviously always the worst thing you could do to family. You should never do that to family. Like, never twist their passion just to suit your needs. And then?
Naturally, his sister was overjoyed. After all, as far as medicine was concerned, her brother had always been the standard she'd strive to attain.
Yep. And even worse when they look up to you.
She brought her brother underground and entrusted him with her clinic and laboratory.
Ah, and that makes it even worse.
I think you know what comes next.
Yeah, that makes it even worse. Yeah, it's hard to believe it was your brother.
Issuing free medicine to the needy was just Vash's way of conducting experiments on his test subjects. On some level, his reagents were able to alleviate the patient's suffering, but nothing more. They would forget their pain for a while and neglect their regular treatment plans. The result? Patients with mild illness would attribute their recovery to the so-called wonder medicine, while patients with serious illness would quickly deteriorate, and sometimes die. I cannot accept that their fate was simply the result of misfortune or risk. No true doctor would accept that. That's why I want you to help me recover all the wonder medicine. Are you willing to take on this assignment?
Yeah, somebody has to do the right thing, and it's for you, Nash. I'll fucking do shit and beyond for
Thank
you.
This will be hard for the people that have come to rely on the wonder medicine. But it's up to us to remove this false hope.
Hells
You
yeah.
mustn't hesitate. Recover every last reagent that Vash left behind. I'll take responsibility for the consequences. Don't worry about that. Go.
Okay.
I'll be waiting for the good news.
Hells yeah, I'm gonna bring you good news. I don't bring nothing but that. And I need you to smile up, not be sad right now. Alright, buddy. You're gonna let me in either the easy way or the hard way. I'm here to buy.
Who are you trying to kid? You're that clinic woman's lackey. Did you think the Mutual Aid Society didn't have its own intel? She's after our medicine and sent you here to smash the place, right? Men, look lively and send this idiot packing.
Alright, hard way it is. Hard way it is, bub. And I'm more than happy to oblige.
Let's be friends, shall we? Evil's begun. You have the worst luck running into me. Commencing research. Don't your hands hurt?
And you're out, buddy. And you're out.
All the best. 1,000 wonders to raise your good omens. Fight as one.
Alright, thank you, Ting Yuang. You are a beast, you are the greatest, and I love you. Bird up! Bird up.
Get it now? That's the power of the Cloud Knights.
The old box has some medicine labeled with experiment numbers. This must be the wonder medicine the Mutual Aid Society was talking about. You suddenly hear footsteps behind you.
Well, look who we have here. Your reputation precedes you, outsider. I didn't take you for a bandit and a thief.
Who are you?
You listen here. I'm the president of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society. The medicine we hold here is lifeblood for many of our members. Are you sure you want to deprive them of that?
Oh, I'm very sure.
Those poor patients. Along comes a life-saving wonder medicine, only to be snatched away by a shameless bandit like you.
Okay,
The
bub.
underworld is full of sickness. What would happen if we left it all to that clinic to treat? My Mutual Aid Society has relieved that doctor of patients at the end of the road. Shouldn't she be thanking me?
Fuck no. Yeah, it's called She Shouldn't When She Never Gives Up. And you're so quick to give up by giving him an out And she'd never work with an imposter like you.
Seems like you are quite bent on dismantling our operations, aren't you?
Hells yeah.
Fine. Seeing as you came all this way, it'd be rude not to give you the opportunity. Men, seize the medicine thief.
Please, bring their asses here. I'm in the mood to kick so many right now, you have no idea.
Customers are always welcome.
Okay, get this fucking gnat.
My turn. Watch this.
Nice, that's what I was waiting to get, baby.
Check out this awesome move.
Yep, give it to me. Give it to me, give it to them, lay it on down.
Perfect. Now's my chance. Here, coming through.
Alright, don't need to use that yet. Alright, let's go ahead and get your ass out.
Let's be friends, shall we?
Then take you long, go ahead and break shield on a bitch.
Commencing reset.
And pop. Yep, you are out. Very nice.
Or I'll go through
Alright,
you.
just a nice single hit so we can get that shield. Oh, or not. Okay, I thought that would have broke it. But there we go. Now it's broke. And now we can do this. So you are out. Nice and out. Beautiful.
Blast it! What did we ever do to you? Why are you taking away our moneymaker?
Yeah, sir. Trying to be fucking Sidious right now?
Moneymaker?
Oh.
So you admit it then? You're not in this to save lives, you're in it to get rich.
Hell yeah.
What are you doing here? Oh,
That's right. Shiver. Shiver, boy. Shiver when you need to recognize Queen.
Selling fake medicine with false kindness. You should have expected trouble to find you sooner or later.
Hell yeah.
I have a responsibility to protect the well-being of my patients. Or to put it another way, I must eradicate any and all threats to them.
Mwah!
You can't save everyone. The underworld is teeming with sickness. How could you possibly pull it off?
By caring.
You're right. I can't save everyone alone. But if I must, I would sacrifice food and sleep to treat them. The debt that Vash owes to the underworld rests with me. All I can do is help everyone to the best of my ability. To the very end.
Let's go, Nash.
So stubborn. In that sense, you're no different from your crazy brother.
Sir, you really need to keep your leap seed right now. Yeah, if anything, it's like, okay, if I'm like my fam, who I was looking up to anyways, before he may have done, you know, something that family members should never do, I'll take that.
Thank you. Your actions today have saved many underworld families.
You're welcome.
I'll find a way to dispose of Vash's leftover reagents. Next time the Mutual Aid Society wants to whip up a quack cure, they'll be out of luck. Let's go back to town. I still owe those patients an explanation.
Yeah. Yeah, let's head it on back. Let's head it on back. Let's head it on back indeed.
So early. Let's look around.
It looks like the patients have surrounded Natasha. Let's hear what they're saying.
What are you saying, Doctor? The wonder medicine is out of supply?
Yep.
Correct. That medicine is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wildfire has cut off the supply chain.
Hey.
Your ailments need rational, scientific treatment. Relying on pseudo-medicines will only worsen your condition.
Rational and scientific, huh? The way I see it, you're just jealous you lost your patients.
Okay, sir, shut the fuck up. Literally someone that doesn't have, like, the full... When the comments want to act like they watch the full video and have, like, the full content, and it's like, sir, shut the fuck up. You didn't sit to hear all the facts, nor did you listen.
Ma'am, please, think for a moment. How can you still be siding with her? That wonder medicine was working fine for us, and now it's gone because she wants it to be? How can she?
And how can you still run your mouth and not shut it?
I understand your anger, but as your doctor, I ask you to trust my judgment.
Always.
I will find a way to access more medical resources and help you through your struggles. If I must, I'll get help from the surface.
Well, luckily you can do that now that you guys are allowed.
The surface. I almost forgot that you were an overworld big shot.
Okay, sir, you really need to, like, shut your pipe.
Respect for Dr. Natasha.
No, shut up.
If it's respect she wants, she better find a replacement for the wonder medicine fast. If not, I'll tell everyone about how she set up Dr. Vash. I'm out of here.
Then good, be gone. Be gone, thought! It'll be okay, it'll be okay. It's alright, it's not a pretty picture, but you'll be alright. You'll be alright, Nash. You'll be alright. Yeah, nah, it's alright, it'll be alright.
Oh, you're here. I apologize. That must have made for uncomfortable viewing.
Ah, it's alright. Yeah, it's called I like to straighten that loud mouth myself!
Don't let your emotions get the better of you. If I were in his shoes, I
No one
might
talks
feel
that way to Queen!
Now I need to focus on treating the patients and dispelling their doubts. Let's leave it for now. I'll feel a lot better once I've gotten rid of this mess that Vash left us.
Okay.
Now's as good a time as any to tell you Vash's whole story.
Uh-huh.
If there's anything you want to know, don't hesitate to ask.
Yeah, I would love to know more. So, yeah, was he your bio brother?
No, but I used to think we were so close that we may as well have been.
Oh, okay, so just like brother in relation, not in blood.
I, actually grew up in the orphanage. It wasn't until I was adopted by an overworld family that life changed for me. My adoptive mother always saw me as her own flesh and blood. And Vash loved me like a sister. That is while we were still young.
Yeah.
My adoptive parents belonged to a prominent medical family. As
Oh,
kids,
okay.
we were exposed to all kinds of medical texts. When we were older, both of us got straight into Belobog's medical school. We were on a path into the medical profession.
Okay, that's cool to know. So, took it up and kind of like donned it because of the adoptive family. That's nice. What kind of person was he?
He was gentle and introverted. But when it came to work, he could be absurdly obsessive. Like a completely different person.
So very opposite of you, where you're more like passionate and open.
Whenever I made a mistake in an experiment, he'd bite my head off. And then a while later, he'd apologize and comfort me. He was conflicted in that way.
So you knew this medicine was his?
I didn't know he had leftover reagents in Rivet Town. I was shocked when you told me. If you fail to make a clean break with the past creeps up on you.
Yep. So, did he really pass away?
That's a long story. Ever since he was little, Vash had always wanted to develop a medicine called blizzard immunity. He saw the human body's vulnerability to cold as a disease, and wanted to cure it so that humanity could survive the eternal freeze.
Ah, there we go. It is. I figured. I was like, I think that it has something to do with internal freeze, like Stutheron shit, because he saw just how fast people were obviously dropping at the hat, because the obvious of like our bodies are only meant to withstand a certain amount of cold before it literally like hypo fucking thermia kills us. So I had a feeling it had something to do with that it was like some eternal freeze shit going on. I'm not gonna question her on that. Given everything that we've seen of her, I don't feel like that needs to be a question. I don't even think there's a shred of her sharing like her brother's beliefs, so I'm just gonna give her some silence.
I do admire his vision and perseverance, even though blizzard immunity always seemed unachievable to me.
Well, yeah. I mean, even in modern society, what they're trying to do for us to be able to make our bodies withstand certain things, I'm like, I don't think that's ever going to be achievable, because it's called God knew what he did when he made our bodies. Our creator knew what he, was doing when he made our bodies, and he already set our bodies to certain limits and what they're going to be able to do. So, unless you think you're going to go beyond what God has already, like, boiled down to what he claims is perfect because we are his image, then stop trying to make human bodies do shit that clearly God does not want them to do, because he already sees us as perfect. He doesn't see us as anything that needs to be improved or changed.
I knew his research in the overworld wasn't going well. I used to write to him and ask him to come down and stay with the kids in the orphanage for a while. I thought it might help take his mind off his research. But I was too young to know what long-term frustration could do to a person. It changed him in a terrible way.
I'm sorry, Nat. Sorry you had to lose a brother. Yeah, it changed him.
During his stay in the underworld, he met patients affected by fragmentum corrosion with mild symptoms. Compared with non-patients, their bodies reacted differently to hot and cold. And that fascinated Vash.
Yep. He probably was like, ooh, okay. I can work with this. I can find something off of this.
He began to simulate mild fragmentum corrosion, thinking that it could lead to breakthroughs in developing blizzard immunity. Those reagents of his aren't cure-alls for critical illness. That doesn't exist. Vash made the reagents to mitigate the suffering of his patients in the short term. A convenient way for him to observe changes in his test subjects.
Oh, God, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's still fucked up, because that means he still knowingly left them, like, suffering with whatever they had, while he's just sitting there with a big old smile on his face, writing down his fucking notes and shit.
But behind my back, he had been doling out the reagents to residents who were kept in the dark. When it finally struck me that something was wrong, his terrible research had already turned him into a madman.
Yep. Literally turned him into a freaking Final Fantasy Hojo, just so enamored and fascinated that while they're sitting there literally suffering, he's just like, I am having the time of my life right now. Yeah, he lost his last shred of humanity.
Indeed. And it all happened under my nose. How ridiculous. My judgment was clouded by trust in a loved one.
Hey, that is nothing to fault, though, because that is nothing but one part of human nature. We can become very blinded when it's just that one loved one that we feel like can do nothing wrong. But this is why you have to train yourself to realize that not all your loved ones are perfect, and you can't go into the mentality of life thinking that they're perfect, because I may love my mom, I may love her to the moon and back, but she is not perfect. And, she says certain things where it's like she tries to, maybe even if she's not realizing it, like, paint that picture, and it's like, we know, given your history, that, you're not perfect, and, it's not like you haven't admitted that you are not perfect. You have literally told us to always be better than you, so it's like, it's not, I can't, like, we can't hold that against you, Nat. It's like, what human hasn't, unless they've trained themselves out of that, like, what human hasn't want to just keep, like, the perception of their loved one and be like, no, nothing's wrong with them, they're fine, they're cool. Like, there's parents that even do that with their kids, and it's like, you have to be the one to be like, yo, like, wake up, and realize that something is clearly not right with your child.
When his experiments were exposed, I spent a long time with Oleg discussing how to handle the aftermath. This was shortly before the underworld was sealed off. There were hardly any Silvermane guards remaining. In the end, Oleg suggested that we banish him and
I didn't mean to do that.
Access to the underworld. Had his victims found out the truth, Vash would have been torn to pieces by furious underworlders.
Oh yeah.
I was young and weak at the time. Oleg must have worried about how I'd react to such a scenario, or he wouldn't have suggested banishment.
Yeah. Yeah, you two did the right thing. You did the right thing.
I hope so. The day I learned the truth was the day I no longer recognized my brother. Oleg and I took Vash to the overworld. He made his final request to us. To take him outside the city to the snow plains he'd always wanted to conquer. His figure gradually disappeared into the snow curtain. I've been telling myself that Vash...
So you wanted the final request of testing what he was... You know, what drove him insane.
Forgive me. I'm not good at telling stories.
Oh, it's okay, Nat. It's
Vash
okay.
was a terrible brother
okay.
and a worse doctor. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, trust me. That's all if that's all I need to know, if that's all I need to hear, I will take it. Besides, clearly telling this is, like, hurting you.
Let's call it a day. Thank you for cleaning up the mess my brother left behind. Here, for your trouble.
Alright. Well, that was a sad note to end on. Jeez Louise, like, Hook got us so happy, and then I just... like its freaking counterpart. Hey, I guess it's only fair that I match it up with its counterpart at the end of the day, because Honkai 3rd is starting to just send me on a depression wheel, especially since we're getting closer and closer to story bits that I feel like are really gonna hit like a penultimate point. So it's like, I guess it's only fitting that I end it in what its sister half or its brother half is putting me down, which is depression. So if you guys enjoyed that, obviously please make sure to sub, please make sure to like, please make sure to comment. Go hit up the Patreon, become a member. The exclusive only reactions are up there of Genshin, Star Rail. Well, Genshin right now, going to be Star Rail, and then obviously going to be 3rd, because we're going to get through all their playlists of, like, the really important stuff, and then obviously move it along with anything else, whether it's, like, EXEs, AMVs, stuff like that. So go be a member if you want to see all that, because that's where it's going to be reacted to. And then just make sure to follow on the socials, you know, the Twitter, the Instagram, the TikTok, Twitter, definitely, though, because after this gets uploaded, that's obviously where I'm going to let you guys know, hey, it's been uploaded now, please go check it out, you know, share it amongst your friends, your family, you know, or just the World Wide Web that is the internet. But, yeah, we are going to go ahead and end it here, and tomorrow we will be picking it up with any one of these other... obviously adventure quest, and then another one of these character like companion ones, which will probably be Clara. I think we'll go ahead and do Clara's next time, and then if it doesn't, you know, take too long like these ones didn't today, then we will obviously go ahead and squeeze in like another adventure. Because the more of these adventure ones we can get done, obviously, the better. Because most of these, I have to obviously speak for the characters, which can be draining on my voice. But yeah, that is what we will do next video. But I will see you guys in that next video. And you guys just have a great day, have a great night. And I'll see you. But take care. Peace. Bye-bye.